Yeah, I know I have a toothpick in my mouth, but well, whatever. Today, welcome to my movie rant on Alone in the Dark from 2005. Now, this was based on a video game franchise, and this film came out in 2005. This is basically, based off a video game. Now, let me talk about most based off video game movies. They just need to stop making. I don't really care for movies based off video games. Super Mario Brothers movie. That movie was a piece of shit. And the Resident Evil movies, well, the only ones is I only like the first one. Second and third were okay, but four and five sucked dick. But there was and the Angry Birds movie. I'll watch that movie. I am looking forward to it. Hopefully it won't be like the video game movies that came out long ago. But this is even worse than the Super Mario Brothers movie. On my rant series, I did a rant on this, which was requested by Diego Hernandez, and you know, yeah, I watched this movie, and let me just say, this is one of the worst movies out there. This movie was not scary at all. Well, let me just get into the plot. It was basically based off a video game which I never even played before. And it's basically I can't even remember much because all I can remember is this just being very boring, and it does have a little tiny bit of gore in it, but not that much. Even that just looked awful. Like, every single scene in this movie was just so boring. It's even worse than Fear.com. And this was not scary at all. And the ending to this movie ripped off the ending to The Evil Dead. Spoiler alert. This movie was so bad, it got 1% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I think like a 2 point something or 1 point something on IMDb. Known to be one of the worst movies ever made. And the sequel to this movie wasn't even theatrically released. It was straight to video, thank God. And what made that film worse is that it was PG-13 rated. But you know what? I'm not watching that sequel. Like, really. Just like how I'm not watching Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. This film was absolutely just boring. Like, I couldn't even stand to look at it. I was all like, what is this? It doesn't follow up like a video game movie. It just follows up just like a snore fest, okay? I didn't find this movie to be scary at all. I just found it to be more of a comedy, because this is something to watch because it's very laughable to look at, just like throughout the film. And CGI, there's a lot of CGI that really works, that really does not work at all. It just is so awful. Sorry, that is my cat, Zach, who keeps on meowing. Zach! I can't, I'm making a video. Sorry, I know I keep on having these interruptions all the time, but this film was just so completely bland and completely... It's just a ridiculous story. Just acting was ridiculous, and I don't know who directed this film, and I don't really care. Like, really, did this really need to get a sequel? No. This film was absolutely just bullshit. It was boring, a waste of time. If you have not seen this movie, I don't recommend it. This is one of the worst horror movies I ever saw in my life, but it's not as bad as Paranormal Activity, The Gay Dimension, aka The Ghost Dimension. But really, overall, this film gets a 0 out of 5. This is a stay away from movie. So yeah, that's all I'd like to say. See you guys later. Or Ward out.